Hi everybody, I'm going to show you how to create a new backup for your SharePoint site using Corso. So this video assumes that you've already done the config steps listed in our quick start guide for getting an S3 storage option connected and getting yourself authenticated with Microsoft 365 as using Corso as an app. So those steps will take about 20 minutes. So we didn't cover those. Go ahead and look in the quick start guide, which is linked down below. So to get started here, we're going to do Corso backup create, and we want to back up a SharePoint site. And then we'll need to give it a URL for that site. So this is my existing SharePoint site. Now, notably, if you try this out with demo data, you will get a backup created, but just sort of no data. So if you have just a default config, like in a sandbox, SharePoint site created, it's not going to have any data for it to back up. You have to actually have some documents and libraries for it to back up. So in this case, this is sandbox data, but I went ahead and added some documents and images and stuff to it. So it's not just config. Okay, so we'll give it that site. And it'll go through, it'll scan and find the files and libraries that it needs to back up, and then we'll have it. And it'll list the IDs of the two resource of the resource owner and the resource here. And you can actually decode these, and I'll link down below to a little documentation about that. So we have this ID, and if we want to see all the backups that we've created, we'll do Corso backup list, and we want to see just our SharePoint backups. And we'll just have this single backup that I created now for that. If we want to delete that backup for some reason, which obviously is not something we're doing all the time, but great for demo purposes, we can do Corso backup delete. And again, it's a SharePoint site, and we want to give it this ID. Okay, and the following video will show you how to go ahead and restore from these backups.